Hey guys, it's PonkyPlays. Welcome to a Watcher of Realms video. So I'm gonna go ahead and try out the Arbiter of Frost. If you haven't watched my previous attempt at doing the Arbiter of Frost, I did get S+, I believe, during the video, and then I did one more attempt afterwards. I think I went ahead and changed so that I was using the Arbiter Epic, because I don't think I tried her during the video, and I was able to get double S, but I wanted to attempt it one more time while this rotation is going on, because I did get some of the really nasty poisoners. I've had Nastium, but I also did get Vorn and Numeras, so I figured with those three, I might be able to push to triple S, I'm hoping. I don't have them fully skilled out though, so that's definitely not going to be helpful, but either way, I'm going to try them out. I know most people that do like the really high damage tend to use Celine when they have her partnered, because then she can do the magic resistance reduction, I believe is what it is. But unfortunately, I don't have her partner, so she isn't going to be doing much for me at all. Or vulnerability to magic damage, that's what it is. So unfortunately, I can't do that comp, but I'm going to try and see if either way I might still be able to push further. I also do have my Hex with his exclusive, which I didn't have him before. Maybe that'll be also a helpful bit to it, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I do have a few things I want to do before. I did manage to get a divine or legendary summoning crystal during the reset, the weekly reset, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that, and then I also have a few gear to forge. I guess I'll start with the gear just in case, because maybe I'll get super lucky with the one legendary summoning crystal. I don't know, but let's go ahead and see how lucky I can get here. I swear Callista is the one that I get the most exclusive. This one's also not the best one for her, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. I do have at least one that's pretty decent. This one's pretty good for a healer that's HP based that can also deal damage. I don't know if I know anybody that alright roll, I guess. Not great, but... And then this is pretty good for either an HP or a defense healer. The only defense healer I know of is the Epic. I think her name is Muriel. But there's those. Let's go ahead and do Smoldering Scales. Okay, I do have a King Hearts exclusive already. I believe the one that I have already is better than this one. I'm not a fan that it doesn't have attack speed, but I mean, it's fine. I do have a few Kai. I don't know why. Oh, maybe one of the Kai pieces I have has attack speed, but the majority doesn't. Not necessarily the best rolls. Yeah, a little underwhelming there. Hopefully that luck doesn't translate to the shard, but I'm still not in Mercy, so I'm not necessarily expecting something. But let's see. Yeah, pretty much what I was expecting. Okay, a Dalen. At least I can get a few gems along the way. The event for the limited champions, the Dracula event that's going on right now, still has 6 days left. I'm hoping that I can at least pull a few more copies before the event goes away. So far, I have not been able to get a single copy of any of them, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it's kind of to be expected as well. It's not like I can get a lot of shards unless I spend money, which I'm not planning on it. During the, well, like 2.5 weeks, basically, maybe 3. I think it was pretty much 2.5 weeks. But yeah, for those of you that did not watch the last video, let's really quickly go ahead and refresh on the Arbiter of Frost's abilities. So when a hero applies a buff by casting a skill, they will be frozen permanently. All heroes' redeployment time increases by 60 seconds. After dealing continuous damage to the Arbiter of Frost or Cryo Core, the hero restores their HP. The Arbiter of Frost possesses high physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction. And then during the boss rush enhancement, heroes gain attack speed, increase, and restore increased HP by dealing continuous damage. Then his passive, once the Arbiter of Frost enters the boss rush phase, Frost Tempest will deal damage 2 times. The Arbiter of Frost gains extra physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction. And then the other passive, Cryo Flesh Vulnerability. The Arbiter of Frost receives increased continuous damage. Cryo Core Amass. The Arbiter of Frost will amass a Cryo Core, which must be destroyed within 15 seconds. Destroy, the amassing stops, and the Arbiter of Frost suffers enhanced Cryo Flesh vulnerability for 15 seconds. Not destroy, it will explode, dealing AoE damage 1 time, and the Arbiter of Frost attack will increase. Once the Arbiter of Frost enters the boss rush phase, hero's attack will be reduced for 15 seconds, and the boss gains an enhanced attack increase. Each Cryo Core Amass will have increased HP physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction. And then the Arbiter of Frost periodically releases Frost Tempest, dealing damage 1 time to all enemies in the field. In the boss rush phase, Frost Tempest deals damage 2 times. And then I don't know if there was any extra information here. I don't think there was, though. He's immune to all CCs except slow. That's about all. So I'm gonna go ahead and build my champions. Right now I was using Praetus and I forget what her name is. Alicia. I don't remember if they were my main damage dealers. I still think it might have been Nastia. I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna go ahead and probably remove those two in exchange for the other 2 poisoners to see how well this poison comp team works. And then maybe I might also switch out some of the others, but we'll see. Okay guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and built mostly Esotericist team, but I included Hex because I figured he might do really well since he's doing the burns. I've got him with his exclusive artifact now, so hopefully he'll be hitting faster. The burns will stay on longer. I mean, I'm just hoping that he deals good damage, but we'll see. I've got Nastia. Oh, I guess I'll show you the builds. So I've got his exclusive, and he's in all-out attack. Because if you saw my last video, we saw that all-out attack on Hex for sure is the best way to go. He's got his exclusive gear as well. I'm pretty sure it's just the way to go with all burners and poisoners and true damage. You just want to have all-out attack, pretty much. So same thing with Nastia. She's in my best damaging gear, which just focuses on as much attack and then a lot of attack speed as well. And then this is an Esoterian piece, so helps with her ultimate coming back faster. And then I've got her with my Tear of Twilight. Vorn, I've got him with Spirit Siphon since he's doing damage only to 1 target. I guess it would change once the Cryo's Core comes out. The damage will reset, but then he'll be attacking fast enough where he should get the max again pretty fast. And he's got just the best damaging gear again. All attack bonus because he's a poisoner. Then I've got my Numera, who again is built out with full-on attack. And then I've got her with the Shattered Hilt. I wish there was a artifact for fighters that could increase attack. But as far as I'm aware, there's not, at least not one that's not exclusive. All it does is just increase damage or crit damage. So I figured Shattered Hilt should work fine, hopefully. And then I went ahead and built my Malric because He can burn. I gotta make sure though that I put Numera out first because he stays in his burning stance only if he gives the Wizard's Rune to a ground unit. So yeah, I'll have to play around with that. But also because he can burn, I put him out with full-on attack. And he's got a Cure of Twilight as well. And then I went ahead and built the Somi because he can heal, he can cleanse, he is doing Inspiration, and he put Shield out there. I also have him built with Wings of Grace. Not like the most powerful Wings of Grace pieces, but that'll help also power up the hero with the highest attack. And yeah, and I've got his exclusive gear as well, so it can help with putting out more shield. It might be just where the Golden Scarab might be better on this stage, but I figure I might as well try it. This is actually the first time I'm trying out my Dasomi, so I'm gonna see how well he actually does here. So let's go ahead and try and challenge him. Let's see how well this team is gonna work out. So we've got, if I can change this, most of my Esotericist and then Hex. Let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so that was definitely a lot better than before. I'm gonna see what the damage looks like, because that's gonna determine who I move around. Vorn is doing really good. I might end up just switching out some of Hex's. I mean, obviously it seems like Malrek might be doing the least, but he is putting the Wizard's Rune, which might be also helping Numera. But these three are definitely doing some of the most. I remember Praetus was doing really well as well. So it's possible that maybe just switching one of these out for Praetus might be the way to go. So I went ahead and I'm gonna switch Hex, even though he did more damage than Malrek, but Malrek was also out of the Somi's range. And he's doing, again, the Wizard's Rune, which I think is helping Numera out. So I figured Praetus over Hex might be the better way to go. And then also did basically a gear swap, except I put him with Warlord weapon pieces. The chest plays pretty good. The weapon is not that great, but I mean it still works. And I gave him a Tear of Twilight. Let's see how well this works. Hopefully better. I do know Praetus is pretty strong, but I don't know if he's gonna do that much crazier in comparison to Hex. But one can hope, so let's see. Yeah, still not quite. Doesn't seem like it was a better record either. But Praetus did definitely do more damage than Hex did. Maybe I do have to just go ahead and switch out Malrek for somebody else that'll hopefully deal more damage. So let's try out, I'm thinking maybe the other Arbiter Lord, the Epic. We'll try her out and see. Okay, so this is going to be the new team I'm trying out. Again, I'm just going now for more damage than anything else. Hoping this does do more damage, so let's see. Oh wow, barely able to break the SSS record, but that's awesome. I was not expecting them to break that second to last shield. The last one for sure I wasn't expecting that, but nice. Let's see what the stats look like. Okay, so Alicia definitely dealt more damage than both Hex and Malric. But yeah, I mean, the damage was great. And the nice thing with having the 2 ground units is that Dosomi was able to get everybody under his range. So that was nice. But that's awesome. Well, there you guys go. For sure, Poison, Comp, and then the 2 Arbiters were the way to go for me. I think that was the one that I was the closest to not making it. Especially because I barely made it within the time because I ran out of the time. So, and you know, from what I recall, that was one of my issues last time. It was not just being able to break the cryo cores, but dealing enough damage within the time limit. So that's nice that I was capable of doing it that time. But that's awesome. I am shocked and also very happily pleased that I've been able to triple S a few of the Immortal Codex now. Well, there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope that it helped any of you out there make some teams. Even if it doesn't get all the way to triple S, just getting any further helps, you know, with the rewards, which is awesome. But I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next video, guys, take care.